everybody. Hi, guess who went to the wrong place again? I'm gonna cry. Why do I keep doing this? I was trying to do a story quest. Okay, let's just finish
Well, if it's facts and logic you're after, you shot yourself in the foot with your choice of research topic, didn't you? The Tatara Suna mystery. When so much remains unexplained, there's little to be objective about. Unless, of course, you restrict yourself to textual criticism.
Yeah, well, this is my teacher's area of research. I can't change that. But it's fascinating enough without having to sensationalize it, don't you think? The strange location, the missing details, a mysterious person. I want to write my essay on something interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this. That's the only reason I came to you.
I'm interested in, finally, for once, not walking in on the wrong quest.
Yes, you came to me. So all the more reason to take my advice. The fact is, it's the dramatization that will make people want to read it. There's no getting around that.
Okay, but...
Did one of them just mention Tatara Suna? But that's all the way in Inazuma.
Wait a minute, maybe I am on the right quest.
Is it just Paimon, or is it kinda unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a paper about that? Everyone here is just going about their business. Maybe it really is just Paimon. Guess people here are free to research pretty much anything. Great! Let's go find out what this Tatara Suna mystery is all about.
Sure. Ah! I knew it! I knew it! I knew I had the wrong quest up! Gosh darn it! Why the heck? My goodness. We're going back to the right one. I'm sorry. I had to start it. Why do I keep... Oh, shoot, wrong location. There you go. Yay. What's up? Hello, people. There we go. This block calendar, and it's always off. I maybe remember to change it like it's every blue moon. There we go, September. I think it's the 5th. No, it's 7th. Sorry about that. Okay, hello. Welcome to Kiki Crossing. I feel like, oh, my audio's gone. Sorry. Man, I feel like that intro was solo energy. I gotta get back up. Okay. Whew. I'm sorry. Hello. Yeah, welcome to Kiki Crossing. I definitely didn't accidentally do this. Why do I always do it? I swear they need to fix it. Like, I know that once you, like, go into a quest, you can prevent other quests from blocking out. But what about accidentally starting a quest that you don't want to do? They need to fix that for our YouTubers, small and big ones. Anyway, let's go talk to these people. I kind of forgot what they were talking about, so I might have to be reminded a little bit. Kabuki Momo. I love that. I feel like, is my mic off? Oh my goodness, where did I forget to check that? My mic's on. My mic's on. I'm sorry, people. What do I know about? Yeah, what do I know about? I want to know. You sound disappointed. Yeah, if you don't believe me, I'll go. Aw. Okay. No, same. People are so scary. Tatarasuma. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that's what we were doing. Okay. Huh. Okay. Okay. Huh. Kabuki. Okay. Yeah, what happened? Oh, the murder is the strange thing. Okay, I thought it was something else. No, that still feels fishy. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. I don't know. I don't even know who I'm thinking of in this moment. Ooh, the Raiden's deadly strike. Still can't dodge it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Kazuha? Wait, isn't that his last name? It is. I'm like 95% sure that's his last name. Katahydra? Yeah, that's definitely Kazuha. Oh, there's more? Okay. Just get to it. Yeah. Thank you. Scaramouche? Wait, is it really? It must be Scaramouche then. Yeah, what was he doing back then? Yeah, glare at Paimon. I hope she keeps her. That is like the most unconvincing thing ever, Paimon. I love it. Okay. Author Swada. It's direct one. How long is this? Oh, it's long. Ooh, it's long. Okay, I have tea. A man arrived in Terrasana around 3 in the afternoon. From afar, he spied laborers walking along the mountain road towards the factories. Their shoes scuffed along the jutting stones. They walked like people, convinced that so long as they reached the fiery rage in the mountain's belly, they might extract from it gems beyond price. The mood. Sorry, I feel like I'm like reading this so monotone. I'm not trying to. I'm so sorry. The mood that the light inspired was insufferable beyond mere descriptions for those not present but witness to witness it. The man barked a cheerful greeting and sprinted to join the progression. There, a towering character who stood half a head taller greeted with a heavy slap on the back, and yet his words were filled with respect. Do my eyes deceive me, Sir Mizaki? I cannot think that you return here from Inazuma City. Could have been easy on you. Mizaki smiled like a young man taking the first steps of their journey. Expression relaxed. Oh shoot, I don't know that name. Oh my god. Katsugi. Inazuma is the realm of the almighty shogun. I sailed upon the fastest ships, strode upon the swiftest sea routes. What dangers could I have possibly faced? And what about the good news? There was some, naturally. The two burst into their uproarious laughter, roughhousing of the other workers until their paths end. A young man dressed in a lined shirt and wearing a headscarf gazed upon the dancing flames of the furnace before him. Now, the flames of a forge, unlike any other, for their intensity, affected the resulting integrity of both metal and blade. So too then was the flame watcher like an unusual individual. At his fingertips sat a lizard, and on his face he wore a smile. The workshop was huge, and the furnace was deeper within. A reasonable person might think that there should have been many working alongside the watcher, yet he stood alone. Only when Katsugiri and Miyazuki strode into the room did the watcher turn. The watcher was Nia, army officer, the administrator of the Tetsusuna, born to the Niwa clan, which served as one of the 3 pillars of the ancient art. Niwa never argued with his siblings, and was a worthy successor by all accounts. The post he received as a result of his high standing with those in power served as a statement unto itself. Mizaki handed a well bundled text to Ninwan, and he adjusted his expression and said, "It is as you have said, sir. The elders of your clan in the city do not think highly of our plan. Yet I still believe it to be worth a try. As such, I have founded the proper vendors and procured the materials that you requested." Niwan studied the text and nodded. "We should try some of these new foreign techniques, where the Kanaha says name says yay or nay. Yay or nay." Oh, Katsugiri frowned, and with a sigh he said, Forgiving is not a precise and difficult undertaking. You know this better than most, sirs, and yet, and still you seek improvement each day with terrifying drive. Ah, should my lord Nagasama hear this, the soreness in his face shall be hard to miss. Niwa smiled, replying, "And how goes forging your lord's great blade, Katsuki?" Kazusiri neither wanted to shame his master nor lie to his 2 friends, and yet he could not think of any other way to deflect, and so he gruffed, "I see your ears are as keen as your hands, Sir Niwa. The jokes are as us unlearned men are as nothing right before you." Miyake hid his grin upon hearing this, but Niwa released the lizard from his hand into Katsugiri's palm. But just as more words were to be exchanged, someone came walking nearby, their footsteps light with the salutatory of youth. The head that peeked on it was round, and in it the light of fire looked like an oiled Jew. The young man placed some boxes of food at the side while nodding as He prepared to leave. Katsugiri called out after him. What about your share? Aren't you going to eat it? The young man, upon hearing these words, found himself slightly at a loss. After a while, he answered, Very well, I'll try it. You are welcome to the food. We all eat the same fare, after all, Niwa said. The man nodded and left, seemingly deep in thought. Okay, whew, 1/3 done. Sorry. I don't know if I should read this stuff out loud or not, but I'm just going to, for anyone who doesn't want to read it themselves or like can't, but oh, I got tea, thank goodness. Let me get a few sips in. Okay, let's go back at it. Extract 2. The Katsushiro was by the coast. Sunset fell to the accomplishments of darkness. The bands of twilight showed themselves not, for in their place did thunderclouds roil, grumbling the omens of a dark rainstorm. Darkness filled the flesh of the sea, and the dusk bade the clouds to kneel upon the land, its communication mirroring the kabukimono. Kabukimono, okay. With knees bent and face pointed towards the waters. None passed that way, and none knew of what he was waiting for in silence. Time passed unmeasured and uncounted till a black cloud suddenly tore free from the sky and began to circle the Kabukimino, bearing down him like a nightmare, though he was not aware of it at first. After his studying gaze was refined by time, he understood. This cloud has marked him from the very start. Outbound, a fishing boat drew near, the light of its bow flickering in and out of sight between falling sheets of rain. A mist unspooled on the area, stealing sight from the fisherman. Repeatedly he exclaimed, It is but dusk. How are my eyes darkened? Is there anyone that can deliver my boat upon safe tides? Like a falling spear, the black cloud retreated from the bottom of the boat, and was joined in its befitting of direction. Like a charging beast, as they plunged to the shoreline, scant steps away, while the Kamimino stood idle, slanting his head to study the grand wreck. Not but half an arm was left on the one who had cried out for help, and with a plop it landed at the Kamimyo's feet. He crouched to better study the object, straining against the urge to take a bite out of it. Oh, is that like a human arm? God, okay. I'm sorry, I'm not reading this. Bro, that seems like a human arm. What the heck? I may be wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. Okay. Don't take a bite out of an arm. Guess technically, if he's a puppet, that's not cannibal. No, it's cannibalism. Oh, my cat's here. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of my cat. I left the little buddy here. Just get rid of that. I'm sorry. I forgot to get rid of it. Okay. Whew. I always end up forgetting about it. I'm so sorry. Uh, yet he did not, for the dark clouds swirling down had already picked the remains of the ship clean. Then the Kabukimino stared at it blankly, like an awakened dreamer. When he returned to himself, the cloud had scattered, as if they had never been there at all. As for the ship, could it have been struck down by the storm? Who knows? Who was to know? Not the Kabukimo. Okay, last export. Or exhort. Extract? Yes. Whew. Katsugiri rushed to the doorway and shouted, My lord, things are ill at the furnace. I have searched for Sir Niwan, but there is no trace of him. As much time has passed since Sir Minuza left to seek aid, but he has yet to send any Mrs. Mikoshi Nagasuma turned slowly to face grave, as if one attending a funeral. He spoke then, but his words heavy laden. I wish not to say such words, Katsugiri, but Sir Mizuki may never return. Katsugiri peered past Nagisama's broad, stiff shoulders beyond the windows. The cloud above boiled in waves of black, as if darkness now was the only weather, and might even morph into an abyssal beast and devour Tatsuri Suna whole. Over 10 people had already perished. That was why Katsugiri recoiled as it struck. Yes, it was coming back to him now, in drips and drabs. That was why they had to set out to seek aid. Mazuzuki had been the first to set sail. The clouds had only just begun to form then. Traveling from Tatsusenu to Inazuma to ask for support was normally no great feat, and yet there had been no sign of his return. Then a second ship was set, followed by a third and a fourth, till the Katsukimono himself had departed upon the tide under foul skies and ominous fortune. It had been Katsugiri who had brought him back and treated him as his own, and it pained him greatly to see the lad go. Yet the situation in Tatsushima was severe. Even should they sacrifice more lives, it would have been worth it to gain assistance from Inazuma City. Nia was gone, and none could find him. Afterwards, Nagasuma led a search party into the mountains and the areas around the furnace, all to no avail. Folks began to wonder if Niwa encountered an accident, but worry turned to suspicion, and they wondered if he had fled, unwilling to bear the sins of having caused these incidents. The people grew more suspicious, and Nagasuma himself strained against the discount and fury. His face had grown to resemble the rumbling clouds above. Suddenly, a figure flashed by. Their presence did not go unnoticed by Nagamasa. He drew his blade and cut through though he only nicked the silken veil under the intruder wore. For a moment they swayed, and then, like a marionette pulled by strings, they moved behind Nagamasa, laughing darkly. "Are you seeking someone, my lord? Niwa, perhaps?" Nagasama bellowed a fury. "You dare address Sir Niwa directly?" Yet the figure parted like a mist before his falling blade, only to rematerialize beyond reach but not beyond sight. A ghastly apparition indeed. "Was it you who slew my people?" Nagasuma howled and charged, held back only by Kagasiri's desperate grip. As his senses returned to him, he realized he was but an inch away from falling into the furnace. It seems like the rest of this work remains unfinished from the existing test, however. It is apparent but a novel. Colorful senses, born from an imagination. Well utilized. Huh. Interesting so far. No! How long is this? My god. That's a lot. Okay. Hold up. Why do I need to read both? Okay. Details. This text belongs to a series of works supported by the Valamula Volector project and is yet to be numbered. He's the author. Abstract. The Tezuka area has always been a major pillar of Inazuma's smithing industry. 2 instances has occurred here, and the details behind the first one are vague at best. I believe, however, there might be a hidden history behind the event that transpired. Hence, this paper will attempt to analyze what may have unfolded from the available data. The glossary, Tarasuna area, Raiden Gokenden, Miyoshi, Nagamasa, Kabuki Mino. Okay, introduction. This paper contains and explains the works of my mentor, Mr. Rumi, and his reports on the highly hidden tales of Tarisuna, and is intended to further adventure of research according to the data, the blade forging technique of Inazuma were originally handed down from the Elector Archon, also known as the Raiden Shogun. Using the arts they inherited from their Archon, the people of Inazuma devoted themselves to the process of forging. However, strange rumors that do not quite fit the steely nature of metalwork yet linger about Tataru Suna, which was a central pillar in the forging industry. There, the Mikoshi and the Niwa clan, alongside an eccentric puppet, served as the three windows of insight. We need to investigate the truth behind what happened. Okay, body. Okay, how this is. Okay, so we get to know more. I was trying to see how necessary this was. I think this is necessary. Strange notes from the Tarusari area, their contents are as followed. Perhaps I overstep, but I think that Sir Nagasana's mood grows better when he forges blades. The obsessions to cleanse are the stains of the name Mikoshi must eat at him. Also, Sir Katsugiri discovered a nameless eccentric while patrolling around Nazuchi Beach. The inspector brought a certain number of jade steel ingots. Sir Kazuki discussed matters of smithing deep in the night with Vice Army officer. We made a slight Nagami, we call it the Datatara Namikasaga. The inspector was in high spirits, and he and the Vice Army officer, Nozomi Mu, was so taken by the beauty of the Datatara Nagisamasa that he drew a picture of it, and he performed a sword dance with that wandering eccentric. I think I'm saying that word right. I'm sorry. And we could not find that eccentric. The inspector flew into a rage and slashed Katsuagi. The great blade cut deep into the flesh, cast his own Nagami into the furnace flame. Nozomu could abide by that order, and he drew the complete melted weapon into the furnace. He was horribly burned. Nozomu died that night. I dare say that while Sir Katsugiri may have committed malfeasance, it was out of goodness of his heart. So he might have been sick or something. Kinjiro hid the Nagami, and Nozomu drawing in the arsel. Nagamasa is harsh but knows right from wrong, but even so, he is not admirable for reason. His name indicates one's obsession with purity. Still, I and some households of Tartsuna have not been blinded by the matter of Nagasuma's mother, Chiho, and we trust him. I also remain unwilling to forget the joy of creating that Ditartara Nagasama with him, and the joy of watching that nameless Eccentric perform that sword dance with Katsugiri. Before we withdrew, we should have divided the arsenal key into 3 parts, one for the inspector, one for the armory officer, and one to be left in Tarasuna itself to prevent theft. But we are in too much of a hurry, and neither the inspector nor army officer could be found. So I was so bold as to hide 3 pieces within treasure chest in Tatasuna. The 7 notes mentioned prior have been scattered across the Tarasuna area. Among the 7 notes, 6 seem to be of good physical integrity, though they all look quite old, while the last one looks to be more recent. I believe that the first 6 notes and the last are of different time periods through the Gulfin years. Between them also needs to be verified. The contents of the first 6 should also be related to each other, as the incidents mentioned are quite consistent with one another. Rumi once mentioned in the happily, I think that's the word, hidden tales of Tatarusuna, hereafter known as Hidden Tales. In the past, researchers from Sumeru had investigated the cultural histories of Tatarusuna and Inazuma through the place that has fallen in some degree of despair since the Hidden Tales were written. Things have improved since the time when I wrote my original article. Regardless of what used to be an area of major interest, remains most inhospitable, and the residents of Tarasuna may be, when found, living and dwelling by the waters. The residents, when questioned, told the researchers of Tatarasuna's golden age centuries ago, when it was administered by an army officer, Niwa Vice Army Officer Miyazuki, and Inspector Miyoshi Nagusuma. Yet the elders among the locals with deeper ties to the region also seemed to stress the fact that there were strange rumors surrounding their homeland's past. A great many of these rumors revolved around the yokai, who are so characteristic of Inazuma's folk history. A very small number, however, mentioned the word puppet. It should be known that puppets are neither traditional nor common yokai in Inazuma. This fact drew the attention to the researchers to divulge further, and eventually the following pieces of information came to light. A puppet did once appear in Tatarasuna. Its vintage was elegant, its appearance impeccable, and the way it dressed hid all the joints lines on its bodies. If no one would mention at all it was indeed a puppet, it would be hard to tell at all. Additionally, this puppet seemed to possess a special joint line that would fade with time, potentially even disappearing altogether, which would perhaps eventually make the puppet seem human. The name of the puppet was known to almost none. Some folk claim to have spotted it appearing around Tatarasuna, while others mentioned encountering it in the central regions of the area. Some even claim that it would frequent the beach, tales spread of it standing between the sea and gazing across the waters toward Inazuma City. What it was that the puppet was gazing at remains a mystery. Okay, as mentioned earlier, the six notes all document certain nameless eccentric, the eccentric, which can also be read as kabuki mono. It is usually used in Inazuma to refer to a figure who dresses or behaves in a peculiar manner. It is understandable, therefore, why this character would have left in it such an impression. Should the people of Tatarasuna indeed have a puppet in their midst, incurring a mass panic, a good possibility considering the coexistence between the yokai and human in Inazuma at large, then the puppet would have likely become a local resident. What is less well known is if the kabuki mono is just another title for this puppet. Perhaps because it was uniquely dressed to distract attention from its more special characteristics, a workable theory, but one that still lacks enough evidence to support it. Still, it can be retained as an analytical lens of sorts. Okay, whew, almost done. A list of individuals related to the Tarasuma has been compiled. There is based on historical documents from Inazuma. Starting from the administrators, the records are as followed. Okay, so Petit. Army Officer Niwa. Fulni Niwa Hisudai. He was the inheritor of the ancient arts and successor to the Niwan clan. His family, alongside the Akame and Kadehura clan, Kadehua clans? I'm sorry. I know it's Kazuha, but I can never pronounce his last name. That's why I never call him by his last name. Records show that Niwa was a modest and intelligent individual who displayed remarkable talent in the administration of territory and people. His eventual whereabouts are unknown, but he was suspected to have left Tatarasuna with his family following the incident. Vice Army Officer Miyazaki, full name Miyazaki Kanaro. He was Niwa's second in command. His origins are unknown, where he primarily assisted Niwa in forging and personnel management. He was of variable temperament, and many of his friends in the regions, including one Mikoshi Nagasuma, who is also the inspector. The successor of the Mishoki clan, adopted son to the Oni warrior Mizoki Shiro, and the young adopted brother to Mikoshi Michihiro, also known as Itowa's successor. With his mother missing and abandoned by his brother, Nagasuma alone bore the family name, strived daily to wipe the shame from their history. Through records state that Mikoshi Nagasuma was a stubborn figure. He was also noted to be a person of moral virtue and integrity. I'm starting to get the hiccups. This is not good. This is not good, people. It would have been noted in various records that he practiced in forging swords for self-cultivation and specially requested special instructions from Mikuza to further his capabilities. However, after the famous blade Dai Tatara Nagisamasa was forged, he used it to slay his subordinate Katsugiri, for reasons unknown at present. Subordinate Katsugiri. Katsugiri's full name and background remain unknown. Despite all the materials I've sorted through, I've yet to find any more additional personal information regarding him. As one of Mikoshi's Nakasama Nagamasa's subordinate, he was a loyal warrior who had been saved by Nagamasa in his youth. From then on, he swore to stick by his lord through thick and thin, to give his life in servants, if it was but asked of him. Last one? Okay, last one. Let's go, people. We got this. Full name unknown, background unknown. From many sources I've combined with Rumi's personal observations, this character might have been the puppet mentioned in the rumors. The Kabimono was figured fashionable, grace, gentleness, according to the hidden tales. He was brought back to Tataru-sama by Katsugiri and became a member of the community. When the Kabukimono first arrived in Tataru-sama, he knew nothing of cleaning, cooking, or any work of meticulous nature. The locals taught him their skills over time, showing him how to clean his attire, dance, craft small trinkets. Records state that the Kabukimono was there when the Datataru this word is weird. Daitatara? That's okay, that's an interesting word. Nagamasa was forged. Through his trial ends before Mikoshi Nagamasa slew Katsugiri. I believe that the Kabukimono was indeed the after mentioned puppet, and that he was likely had a hand in Katsugiri's death. Okay. I'm so sorry if I butchered any of these names or words. I am not very good at reading aloud. Okay. I actually personally like the first one, how it was more of a story. But I did also like this information afterwards. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to refill my tea sooner than I thought. I don't think that's necessary. Yeah? Wow, okay. Yeah, we're gonna leave that to you. Woo, that was a lot of reading. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Uh, is he just allowed free? Oh, is he not there? Oh, I was like, is he just allowed free like that? Oh, I got mail. I got mail. Oh, it's Chunyun's birthday. Happy birthday, Chunyun. Shout out to Chunyun, everybody. This video may or may not be posted on his birthday, but the recording date is definitely his birthday. So shout out to him. Follow the figure. You just no. We know who the figure is. We don't have to call them figure. Follow the Balandier. I don't think he's allowed to be free. I feel like they'd have to have like a public safety announcement. Warning: we just set a criminal free. Oh, hi, Nahida. Oh, hi. Okay. No, I thought you died though. Sure. Okay, you shut up for a minute. I don't know. Okay. Did they fire him? Oh, he thought he got fired. Okay. This is like probably the most sarcastic thing being said ever. Like, really? What a crying shame. No, I'm willing to listen to Hinahita. You just need to kind of give us a reason to trust you, though. Let's see. Seems like she is. Yeah, she is. Okay. We did? Yeah. Okay, I don't trust him fully, though. Yeah, what if he does lie to you? It ain't my brother. He's a traitor. It's not my brother. He betrayed me. Don't Nahida. He ain't my brother no more. Okay, fine. Thank you, Nahida. Oh, thank you. That's okay. Hmm. Only for you, Nahida. I don't want to be in the same room soon. Okay. You're welcome. I don't trust him. think he's gonna do some shady stuff. Maybe. Does it? I guess, yeah, it does. Hello. Yeah, Nahida sent me to babysit you. Wow, okay. Okay. Okay, I will do that. Understood, Nahida. Yeah, exactly. I forgot about that. No, I'm just joking. Don't want to travel with you. Hey! Trying to flirt with me? Don't call my eyes pretty. No. Just to be with you. I want to bite all the sarcasm, though. Hi, Susu. My little kitten's coming to say hi. Hi, Sushi! Hi! Yeah. Make sure he's not doing nothing he's not supposed to. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. It is a sacred place, Paimon. Okay, sir. Actually, I do like that he's asking for permission. That's very fun. Yeah, I wasn't going to not. Gosh darn it, it doesn't let me. Hate when they do that. What? Why'd you stop? I want to touch him. I'm gonna touch him now. I'm gonna touch it now. Next time I see one, I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch it. Gosh darn it, Ballandier, you're faster than me. Come on. Cut him off, cut him off, cut him off, cut him off. Cut him off, cut him off, cut him off. Ah, I hate you! Sushi. Don't go messing with us. Hey! Don't mock. I got a little kitten here and she's doing better than you. Okay, fine. Snappy much? He's probably hearing that. Possibly. Yeah. We're just waiting for him to do his job. Yeah, I know. Yes, I do want to talk. We gonna gossip, girl? Isn't that fun, Paimon? No, there isn't. We gonna gossip a little bit? Yeah, he does. Okay. Maybe. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yep. Sadly. Yeah, I figured. Well, I was gonna say he's only human, but technically not, but I guess mentally. We could learn some more information about that. Okay. Well, I mean, he don't probably know everything. Hey, impressive. The guess, hey, I love that. Sorry, guy. I'm sorry. We don't want to serve you. Yeah, we have every right to keep things confidential. Got that right. Fair point. Yeah. He does have a fair point, though. Okay, fair enough. You got something? He is. I think he's just sorting through it. Cutscene? Okay. Oh, we're going again? Number 2, baby! Oh. So is he talking or are we talking? Yeah. Okay. Huh. I think this is a new person. I don't remember reading about him. What are you talking about? Oh, that's not good. Never mind. That escalated. I thought he was a nice person. Okay, so he is from Fontaine. That's what I thought. Oh, okay. Okay, so we need to destroy the furnace. That is a good question. I kind of wouldn't either. Is he gonna kill him? Oh, I thought he was gonna pull out the sword. Is he gonna kill him? He just stabbed. Did he just stab him? Did he stab him? Oh, where is he from then? Oh, okay. No. Okay, why do we feel bad for Scaramouche? What? What? What the heck? Oh, oh my god. I'm speechless. Screw you. Go kill yourself, please. I hate this guy. I hate if this is the same doctor, go jump off a cliff right now, please. What? I don't let screw him. Sushi, come go kill this man with me. Susu. Susu. She literally is just curled up in the corner. She likes that spot. What the heck? That's so... Stop it. Gassy for a cop. Sorry, serious moment, but I love when subtitles do. It's the funniest thing ever. You know he's not gonna tell that. Yeah, you tell him, Niwa. No! Screw you. Go jump off a cliff. Jump off a cliff. Right now. Right now. Screw you. Kill him. Kill him for me. I believe it was, because the Tory sucks. Yeah, I don't either. Actually, no. I'm starting to feel bad for him. He is actually redeemable. More redeemable than I thought. Oh. Yeah. No, it doesn't, but it is understandable. Yeah! I'm just gonna approach it. It's okay. I don't know. I feel bad for him. Okay. Okay. Not entirely. Yeah, thank you. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we know that. I believe you. I can believe something. He wants to know he did a good job. You did a good Uh, okay, maybe not. uh, okay, fine. What? Heck no. Okay, fine, I guess. Yeah. Oh. Shit. Oh. What is he planning to do? Yeah, Paimon, we have to stop him. What is he planning to do? the past Balandir, if you erase stuff from Irminsul, it doesn't change the past. Everything that happened, just the events of it, just got rewritten. So everyone who died is still gonna die. It's just gonna be for some different reason. I don't know if we're gonna find him, Paimon. Is he trying to erase himself? Can you kick him out, maybe? Is that what's gonna happen? Or are we gonna try and kick him out of Irminsul? I do not know. This is a long load time. Susu. Sushi. She fell asleep. Oh my goodness. She's just my little black void. She's all curled up in the corner. Just a blob on the floor. She's so cute. For anyone who doesn't know what she looks like, she's just like she's like 6 months old, so she's still like a kitten sized. She's pure black, and she's she's technically a long hair, but I don't think she's fully grown into her long hair yet. Only her tail and her neck area are like really fluffy. This is just somewhat fluffy. Yes, Parma. Yeah, isn't there anything we can do? We can help. Okay, I'll trust you. Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, it isn't easy. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Oh. I agree, Paimon. Yes, technically. No. No, they're not gonna disappear. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Fair point. Oh, I love Paimon so much. She's a foodie for real, just like me. Yeah. What? Did he succeed? Scaramouche. Yeah, no time to explain. Shut up, Paimon. Might actually have to go refill on my tea real quick. I'll be okay. Phew. I'm back. Got my tea. I'm a little tired. Tea will keep me awake. Okay, we gotta make sure everyone's still alive. Oh my goodness. I just realized there was no audio this entire time. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I hate myself. I actually hate myself so bad. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry.
Please speak to
I'm
us.
sorry. Yeah, just realized that now.
Someone told you the Masters of the Night Wind is a tribe of weirdos?
I am actually
Who else
so sorry,
is there?
guys. I'm
I thought
really
I was
sorry.
the only one.
So I think you guys can hear my voice. You just can't hear any of the in-game audio. I am so sorry about that, guys.
How can I improve my culinary skills?
I'll try not to do that in any of my other videos.
Please speak
We made it to Amanoma Smithy!
Okay, hopefully it's fixed now. I'm gonna double check one more time. Should be fixed. I'm really sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot.
Ah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay, we got
Go
each other
ahead.
bounded, okay.
Oh. Now there's a question I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, tell that story one more time, please.
Very well. I'll tell you what I know once more. The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions. Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time, only the Amenoma branch kept its art alive.
That sounds
But fortunately,
relatively the same.
Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art.
Yeah.
Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokuden. If my memory serves me right, you yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Oh, yeah, we were! Paimon remembers that now. We learned
Yeah.
a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then, too. It seems like such a shame.
Yeah.
That, my friends,
Yeah.
is a
we need to
tragic
know what
tale
changed.
indeed. In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaedehara Kazuha about them. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden,
Hey.
it was right that I should
Oh
know
my
the
goodness,
truth.
my cat. She's crazy. I got her. Did I steal her? Nope. What's she doing? She's going behind the computer again. Okay, she likes this.
There is no harm in
I tried to
telling
grab
you,
her and she was like,
but I must
"Have
warn
it."
you. The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Oh, there we go, girl. Okay, I got her. Hello, sister. Say hi. I'm sorry, that was a bit of a harsh grab. I just wanted to hold you. She likes to sit by herself sometimes, so probably not gonna stay. Oh, hi. You're a little tangled. I see you're a little tangled. Oh, there we go. You can get all cozy. Okay.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day, and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together
that's
into the
different from
furnace.
original story.
The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out.
Yeah, it's very different
The
from
smith's
original
death,
story.
though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphaned son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world. In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty Shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery. Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it.
So,
Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In doing so, he sought to vent his pent anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan, which he belonged to. His goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life. That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day.
thank goodness that they all lived.
I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire
I
circumstances.
figured that was what's gonna happen, because it seems like nothing actually changes about the history. Like, nobody doesn't die, or nobody dies instead. It just all seems like their cause of death, or the reason behind what happened, changed. Yeah, because that's what's gonna
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Yeah, have you seen this?
Kazuha?
You can say
Why,
hi to
yes.
Kazuha.
Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for a while over some tea. He seemed well.
Well,
My
that's kinda
pleasure.
what I figured after what happened, but I don't know, maybe that was just me who figured that.
Don't tell Paimon. There are other places you want to visit too, right?
Yeah.
Your expression says it all. You can't hide anything from Paimon. On to the next stop. Lead the way, traveler. Paimon will be right behind you.
We're gonna figure we're gonna go to the Kamisato estate. Oh, Yashihiro Commission? Yeah, that's the Kamisato estate.
We're here. This is the Yashiro Commission's headquarters, so...
I'm sorry, Paimon, she's probably so
Traveler.
confused.
It's been a while.
Hello.
If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Aw.
Are they out on business?
The Commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the Commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
What do you think? Shall we go in?
Yeah, we'll take you up on the offer. It is urgent.
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
We'll be heading in then. Thanks!
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say? Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you.
I love Ayaka.
What would you like
So
to
sweet.
know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the Commissioner's behalf. As for the Commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although, he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
What happened?
So pretty much business as usual on the Yashiro Commission, huh?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Well, got any more questions?
Yeah, that's all for now.
You're very welcome. In fact, I would love nothing more than for you to come and visit more often.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you must be far too busy to have time for that.
No, we will.
Miss Kamisato talks about you all the time. She seems so thrilled to have you as a friend, and she's always saying how talented you are and how much she admires you.
Aw.
I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to have taken a turn for the better since you arrived here. So you're not just Miss Kamisato's knight in shining armor, you know. You're a hero to us all.
Thanks.
I mean it. Whenever the Commissioner dines at home, Toma always joins him. I always find myself at my most relaxed when I'm serving the two of them and listening to them chat away. The Commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always have the chance to take his meals at home. But given the opportunity, he always prefers to dine here. They say it's because Toma's a much better chef than most. Oh, the commissioner is so fond of home comforts.
I am
They get
too.
to talking
I like them.
about you sometimes too, you know. Always with a very fond tone. The way one would talk about dear old friends around whom one can truly be themselves. Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. Whenever the whole family gets together and they start talking about people they've met and experiences they've had, you always get a mention.
That's nice to hear.
It's been many years now since the late Mr. and Mrs. Kamisato passed away. Much has happened in the Kamisato clan in that time. As someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their son and daughter grow up, it makes me so happy to see them meet a dependable friend who's so
Oh, sorry.
in the future, if you ever do have the time, please know you are always very welcome at the Yashiro Commission headquarters. There will always be at least one old lady who would be delighted to have the pleasure of your company.
Yeah, we'll take you up on that offer.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Paimon likes it here too. Also, you were saying something about the food here being really great. Paimon's itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for dinner sometime. Paimon meant we should come pay a visit again real soon. Ideally around dinner time.
Of course. You're always welcome.
All right,
She's
goodbye
like
for
the
now. Where are we going next? Great! Goodbye, ma'am! Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
All
too
right,
selfish.
then. Take care now. Hope to see you soon.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yeah, something
Yep.
else came up.
Everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
Trying to see if I can get my cat's attention. She's so sleepy, she doesn't really care. See, this is why cats are the superior pets. No offense to dogs, a lot. Dogs are great, but cats are so sleepy. I love sleepy animals.
Well, here we are. But what are we looking for? Something or someone?
Do my eyes deceive
hello.
me, or is that the Traveler and Paimon?
Hello! How can you-
Xavier, what are you doing
I feel
here?
like we run into this man all the
I
time.
was in the general area, and now I'm in this
More
specific
specifically?
area. There, that's
Like-
me. So what about you two?
More specifically, like, world quests and events than actual Archon quests. I think this is the first time I've, like, seen him in, like, an actual Archon quest. Maybe. Anyways,
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
Yeah.
Like the
here.
back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history here. Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago.
Yeah,
I'm told
probably
that its
heard that.
history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes back around 1,000 years.
1,000?
Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna? Come on, ask already.
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
We are.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
We are, Paimon. We gotta make sure look, everything we know about history is rewritten, so we gotta figure stuff out, girl.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge?
Poor Paimon.
Sure, go ahead. A kabuki mono? No, I can't say that I have.
Okay,
I do know the word, Inazuman, for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually.
Me too.
But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatarasuna is concerned.
Yeah.
Of course!
That's
Don't
what
mention
with
it.
The, Rukidvada.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
Goodbye. Your poor Paimon. She's
Looks
like,
like
what
you
is
got all
this?
the information you're looking for.
Yeah.
Sure, but what's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you. Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you.
Okay.
Hey, don't mention it. All right, let's head off and go meet Nahida.
She's like... Ugh. Hi, Susu. She literally just like made herself a little ball in a corner. It's the cutest thing ever. It makes me so sad that black cats aren't as liked as other cats. Like, what do you mean? They're literally just black voids. They're they're the cutest thing ever. How can you not like a little black void? Where's the-
Hey, it's them.
Oh, hi. How'd our conversation?
Akaba, Sawada, you're still here?
I guess there.
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us
No,
once more.
No, frick you. No
We
more
have
reading.
time. What do you want to talk to us about?
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we join them?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress.
No.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Okay, I'm just doing like a brief reading, okay? I'm not doing that again. That was pure torture. I cannot read that much again, especially if I have to read the second one. This is all the same. Oh, there you go. Thank you. They tell us what's different. Oh my gosh, I like that. Thank you. Okay, I'll just read the yellow parts. A great many of these rumors revolving around the yokai who are very characteristic of Inazuma's folk history. A small portion, however, mentioned the word outsider. It should be known that the appearance of such a character, who is suspected to be based on a real person, is a very curious case. This fact drew the attention of the researchers, who developed further and eventually found the following piece of information that came to light. A foreign mechanic once visited Tarusama. Reportedly, the reason for his immigration was to exchange knowledge and forge ties with the local. However, the mechanic seemed to behave suspiciously, often wandering around essential or restricted areas, and if someone tried to turn him away, they would only earn incomprehensible mutters from his lips. The mechanic often stared into the furnace, seemingly to check on its condition. Unsettlingly, he also spent a substantial amount of time watching the local residents. Judging from the era, it was not uncommon to see the cross-culture exchanges of technological knowledge in a place such as Tatarasuna. After traveling across the tides, foreign experts being welcome in the region was likely not unreasonable either. Yet calamity came not long after this exchange of knowledge, which hints at high potential for causation between these events. However, some current residents believe that these assumptions were merely the result of their forebears' overreactive imaginations, attempting to theorize how things actually unfolded. Okay. And then we got a little subsection for the mechanic. The mechanic long codified divulged into many texts and documents, but I was ultimately unable to decipher even a specter of a clue into his background. Still, mentions of this mechanic were scarcer in the aftermath of the Tatarusuna incidents. I speculate that instead of the mechanic possibly being a figure woven from overripe imaginations, he actually did exist and perhaps even had a hand in the events that took place. Okay, so
I presume you'll want to read mine as well. Here.
A lot of this is kind of similar. So it's just like one text from each. Okay. That's right. Mizuki hid his grin upon hearing. Okay, I see your ears have been keen as ever. Okay. Niwa released the lizard from his hands into Kizun's palms. But just as more words were to be exchanged, someone came walking nearby. Their footsteps were steady and confident. The head that appeared in the door was that of one from abroad. The newcomer placed some lunch boxes to one side, nodded, and made to leave. Kageyuri called out, "Sir, what about your meal? Are you not hungry?" The man. Okay, this is kind of all the same. I already ate. I hope that you, my lords, are also find time to state your hunger soon. You are our guests, sir, to see that we help you in the trifling matters fills me with embarrassment. Niwa said with sincerity. The man smiled as if it was no matter, then with a nod he departed. Okay. It's kind of like the same thing, except with the puppet. It's the mechanic. Okay, like a falling spear, the black cloud reached the bottom of the boat, and was joined in its preference of direction. Like a charging beast, they plunged into the shoreline. Scant steps away, the mechanic laughed, slowly approaching the grand wreck. Not but half an arm was left of the one who had cried out for help, and with a plop, it landed at the mechanic's feet. No, we're not eating the arm again. No. Pfft. Stop it. No. Yeah, he did not for the dark clouds swirling above had already picked up the rain. No, we're not eating arms. Okay, then a second ship was sent, followed by a third, fourth. Each who had less seek salvation, so did under the foul skies and black fortune. Reasons dictated that they should not have risked anyone else in the situation. But the situation in Tarusuna was severe. They needed to gain aim from Inazuma, even if it should cost them more lives. Okay, so this is basically just cut off part of this thing. Huh.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah,
Hey, Traveler, remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well, we just got back from Inazuma, so how about we tell them what we learned?
Sure.
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma, and...
Yeah.
Wow, so many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Yeah, I hope we
Well,
find
well.
out
So it
everything.
all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Armanoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true. Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
This new information
must be.
actually lends
Or
further
might
credence
not
to
be.
my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
Yeah.
And they're back at it. These guys are really into this.
Yeah, we got something else.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Look at us, prattling on about our projects and ignoring
No,
you.
it's okay.
Thank you so much for the information.
You're welcome. See ya.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything else.
Will do.
Okay, the real question is, if they were making a new god, who ended up being their god? In the previous Sumeru Archon quest. Where's her head? Oh, there it is. Okay, so that's the funny thing about Black Cat. We're back onto the Black Cat topic now. Is when they curl up, you can't tell where their head is until their eyes are open up. Sometimes if Sushi's sleeping, I can see where her head is, but if her eyes are closed, I can't tell where her eyes are supposed to be. Like, with Dash, he has like cream around his eyes, so I can kind of see like a slit in like where the cream is, and that's like where his eyes are. But Sushi, I don't see anything. Like, it's just a blank face. I don't even see her
Nahida,
nose or
we're here!
mouth.
Traveler, Paimon, how have you been? Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting and chatting until suddenly the sun was up. And then she decided she wanted to go to Inazuma.
Yeah, we were missing.
Balladeer? This sounds like some kind of code name.
Okay, so she doesn't know either.
You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me? Traveler?
Do we tell her?
Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
We're gonna tell him the truth. Finally! Oh my goodness, I've waited. Yes. We know this part. God? Guys, God is training my throne.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past. But how was he even able to do that? As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't
Okay, so that's
recall
what
finding
happened.
anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality. So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because, well, because he literally changed the world? Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this.
Someone who's
But I'm
been
struggling to
betrayed.
imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it. The Traveler comes from a world beyond Javat. That's why there's no information about her in Irminsul. And it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect her. So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this Balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it? I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
Yeah, he was an interesting character. No, we tell Nahida that.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share?
Yeah.
It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died, right? Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try. The story makes sense. Every part of it. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left. Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Yeah.
Please wait a moment. I want to check something. Found it. This should be the one.
What is that?
It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything she has told us. What is it? A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
In a way that resembles a fairy.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it? I authored this record myself. Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the balladeer? When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else. Hold on. So this record survived from the past? Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the Kabukimono and other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact. Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the balladeer entered Irminsul. That's incredible! What a great idea!
Yeah.
And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew she'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one she told us. The now erased life of the balladeer.
Do we get to see this fairy tale?
There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. A kitten, carved from the wood of a white tree, who had been abandoned by the humans. The kitten too wished to become a fox, but its tail was too slender, and it could not grow a coat of richly colored fur. Yet when the other foxes saw this,
So this must be
they
a
spoke
Tori.
words
Yeah,
of comfort to
Tori,
the
you're
kitten.
the monster.
Even without a tail and fur like ours, you are still one of us. Furious at this happy resolution, the monster lit a fire on the mountain. The terrified animals panicked as the fire spread. The only way to extinguish the flames was to make a sacrifice. A gray fox stood up and addressed the monster. It said, "You are the cleverest among us. Surely you can help us find a way to solve this." The monster smiled, led the fox toward the fire, and murdered it. The gray fox's heart was turned into a beautiful drop of water, clear, spotless, and pure. The monster gave the heart of water to the kitten, telling him, "The foxes have decided. You are the one who must be sacrificed. Take this, quench the flames, and die for your fox kin." The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain and found a little bird who had a broken wing. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a single blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
That's where the Scaramia came from. That's so cute.
We solved it!
Yeah.
I remember now. This is not just the balladeer story. It is his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered. It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion.
Why'd she hesitate to
Paimon
say
has
kill?
no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke. The balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail, that Conria was where your twin first came into this world.
Susu.
We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger. It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better. This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along. Yeah, Nahita's right. Cheer up! How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later. Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take her out for a walk to clear her head?
Screw walks.
You got it! Come on, Traveler! You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk.
No, no walk.
Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure to lift our spirits. It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up.
No walk. I don't want to go on a walk, Paimon. Oh, sorry. Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. Look at this. Ooh, I like seeing the artwork here. I like that they added that. That's so cool. Because, you know, before the only way to see that was to get the Stellar reunion. Yeah. Would like to
We're here! What should we eat first?
Oh.
Hey, are you gonna answer or what?
Yeah, just give us a minute. We're still processing. What are we forgetting?
Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat. What is it? Have you figured it all out?
Shh, Paimon. Shush.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
He's alive? Okay, hi dude. What's up? He's got a new look too.
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something?
It's the Volunteer.
He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You
Tackle
say
him.
you don't want any money for helping
Right, I
out
was
here,
so
and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this, pretty soon I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsettias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsettias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now?
Yeah, follow.
Okay, stay out of sight. Don't let him see you.
No, let's tackle him. Arrest him. Arrest him. Got bow and arrow characters just for the special occasion. Oh, hi. Get back here. Get back here! Wanderer, hi.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his Sunsetias?
No.
Isn't that a bit too cruel? Oh, alright.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
Yeah.
Huh? You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us!
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice.
Yeah, you're right.
Have we met before? No, we haven't met. But you know me? I have no recollection.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
Oh, yeah, you're
A puppet? What makes you think that?
Huh?
You were right! The look on his face!
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important.
Yeah, we gotta take him to Nahida.
Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you don't want any more for it. Is that true?
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
That's oddly nice of you.
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Then let's return to the city.
Teleport. Pop. I wonder what happened to his memories. Did he forget his own memories? Or are they all just rewritten?
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it. But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry? But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
But
Yeah.
I don't...
Don't have a life?
No, you're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
Yeah, let's go to Nahida. If he really did lose all his memories, imagine how weird it would be for him. Just two random strangers basically dragging him to see the god. Be like, we found the guy! We found the guy who tried to murder us! Nahida, hi. We found the guy. We found him.
Nahida! Nahida! What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember anything. So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
Yeah, exactly.
You say that you're trekking across to Vat to train yourself. Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes.
I guess.
Something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
I feel like it's a bit more
Okay,
close than that.
I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation? Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous
Yeah, we're just
incarnation.
trying to figure out where to start.
If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear, but I'll be able to handle it. Please, tell me the truth.
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil.
I think more than
You
evil.
nearly died because of what other people did, and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
Oh, I feel so bad for him now.
I gave everything I had, but it barely changed history at all.
In terms of the outcome alone, that's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong. Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time, a chain of cause and effect, a cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature of truth. If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
You can say that again.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
We don't know.
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
I agree.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name.
You got a lot of names, actually.
There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
We will.
Oh, good point. Given your,
Yeah,
unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you. Now, prepare yourselves, everyone.
Here we go. Enter the memory. Ooh. Memories of the hunting. Good party setup.
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories.
I see.
These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world. Please be careful.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
No, you need
We
it.
never give up halfway. Well, we had to once, but that was your doing.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved, too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened? How'd you get stuck here? Are you injured? Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichio's adopted son, Bikoshi Nagamasa.
I've heard about him.
He found the Balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well,
Yeah,
it used to be.
In the original version of events, Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby. Hang in there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The Balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face. Why couldn't he live a long and happy life?
Ooh, chest. Do you like shiny treasure chests?
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
I'm stuck. No. Oh. Thanks. Not necessary.
Huh? What are we doing back here?
Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty, but there's nobody here.
I was abandoned, like you. I lived here for a while at first, but there's nothing for us here. We can't stay.
Okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the factory manager died, and then my dad got sick. He kept coughing all the time, just like me. Then Mom started coughing too.
But you can't. You promised me.
Yup, we're family now. We're gonna be together forever and ever.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, the Balladeer didn't know what to call him. His father died before he could name him. After his mother died, the child stayed in their straw hut alone. Some of the neighbors helped to raise him. After leaving
Someone give him a
Tatarasuna,
name?
the balladeer ran into this child who didn't have a name, just like him. They made a promise to live together.
What happened to the child then?
He died from his illness while he was still very young. The balladeer came home one day and found that he had stopped breathing.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family! You're no different from Niwa and all the others. You betrayed me too. The voices have gone. It looks like the memory ends here.
Let's keep going.
She's too short for this. She's too short for it. Oh, poor Nahida. She's so short the traps can't get her.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Are you trying to win me over?
Yeah.
A long-fated rebellion has begun. Why not take your place at the banquet and join those who shall feast?
Quiet. Go! You're free now!
Well met. Put your back into it. We can't run.
Let's play! Time for takeoff.
Looks like I went too far.
This shall be...
Come on, not this. I'm getting PTSD.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place. It's the Delusion Factory in Inazuma.
In the original version of events, the traveler once encountered the balladeer here.
Such a creepy atmosphere. And so familiar.
I know this dream.
Hey, look over there!
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me? Wow. You shouldn't have.
I hate you.
What do you have to
I'm so
gain
glad
from
you're dead.
belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the Abyss to be a more meaningful use of your time? Oh, but of course, even this pales in comparison to being experimented on by the Doctor.
What a sharp tongue you have. Funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit.
Wow.
For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings to yourself.
Save your breath. I know what I have to do.
I'm sure you think so, but I still think you need to hear it. Don't start thinking you're invincible. And don't let your emotions get in the way.
Oh, yeah, that's
Surely
right.
you're not worried about me.
She didn't listen to that
I just
advice,
can't
now
have you
she's
getting
dead,
in my
thank
way.
goodness.
You and Child never failed to find ways to complicate things.
I'm merely lighting a little fire in this chaotic nation. But you, being tossed out like trash must make you want to destroy it completely. Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants of the Raiden Gokaden are still suffering the consequences now. Look at you. Oh, don't get so sentimental. Now, give that poor little tongue of yours a rest and stop pretending like you're above everyone else. By then, see you at the victory feast.
No, he ain't, because you're gonna be dead. I'm so good.
Poor little tongue? She's playing with fire talking to me like that. Who does she think she is? Forget it. Someone might find me here any minute now. I should prepare to give them a warm welcome.
Oh, it's starting.
The plot does not end here. There is more of this story to come. Wanderer, are you able to continue?
Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results in your own interests. Isn't that right? Witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
You're about as much fun to be around as a raging inferno. But before we murder each other, it'd be best if we finish our duties.
Tell me what you see.
Think you can get away?
Yahoo! Like elevator. This is gonna be your final boss. That also might have been dynamic.
Look at me. Yeah, just...
No, I'm good. Any more healing?
Looks like we have arrived in Sumeru.
Yeah.
Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sage, Nafis, refused to join this project, I'll take part in the experiment in his place.
Welcome. I look forward to a fruitful collaboration.
When do we start?
You seem impatient. You should know that becoming a god is far from a trivial affair.
The biological transformation is a lengthy process. As such, I too would recommend that we commence as soon as possible. In the event that a successful connection is established, his body will become permanently bound to the machine, and he will be unable to move independently of it.
Nothing worse than what I've been through before then, Doctor.
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you, I was able to garner a great deal of information. Alas, after that, you were under orders to remain in the Abyss. We barely saw each other, and it became difficult to further refine the knowledge I had gained.
That was gracefully worded. Ever wonder what they think if they knew that nothing matters to you, apart from your crazy experiments?
I suggest you speak to me in a more respectful tone, Scaramouche. The mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
The doctor again? That was uncomfortable to watch.
That person gives off a very sinister energy.
Yeah.
It's normal for him to give you the creeps. He scares the bejeebers out of Paimon.
I just hate him.
Let's move on.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, we're back at this.
You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes, you are evil.
In your eyes, are there any differences between humans and puppets?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self and your previous and future incarnations? If not, then what are the differences between humans and puppets? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrows of life in the human realm is human. Whoever has loved and lost, cried with grief, howled with rage at the tragedy of death that eclipses the miracle of life, they are human too.
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim the sins that are mine to bear. No matter the consequences, I won't run from blame or punishment. Whatever I am due, let it come to pass. Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules, with each person being a collection of past experiences. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same rules.
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. All the emotions that you discarded will return to you. Are you sure you want to do this?
I've lived with a void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sins might be my one opportunity to become my true self. I've always felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more, in a way that goes deeper than for most people. But for all my soul-searching as a Shugenja, I've never fully understood it. Looking at it now, it seems that I brought this curse upon myself. So I beg you, grant me this opportunity to gain a purpose, to change my destiny, and end my wandering.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which is yours.
Okay, yay, he gets his memories back. Hopefully he'll still
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Oh!
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here?
It's...
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna
You're a human as far as I'm concerned. Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is... my...
Give him time, give him time. I feel like he needs time.
Is he alright?
Oh! Oh, what are you doing here? Should you be gone? We did.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
Oh. Oh, we dead. We're so dead. Fight.
Die.
Die? All the words he says.
This is trying my patience.
He just goes, die.
Have you got any more stupid questions?
Oh yeah, he's back. He's so back.
Sure. The wind rises. Insignificant past.
He legit was just like, yeah, he legit was just like, die.
Behold. At my command, you shall fall.
Well, I have no way of protecting myself. I feel like, oh, thank you. Okay, I was like, I was a little worried.
Know your place. My endless cycle begins! Insignificant past! Behold! You're dead! How amusing. Feeble human! Swan Fury!
There we go. Okay, I was like, they gotta heal us or something. Some of these attacks we literally cannot dodge without the little rabbit thingy mobobber.
Imbecile! Get out of my sight.
Oh, hi. You're dead?
It disappeared. Did we win?
What did you expect? I'd never lose to that.
Okay, gotcha, you're back.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back to your old self. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too. What have you got to be smug about?
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am.
Yeah.
You sound like you're concerned about me.
Just a little bit.
But don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change a thing, at least I now know the truth.
The memory recovery seems to have been a success.
Oh, yeah,
This dream has served its purpose.
Come on. Let's continue this outside.
Yeah, you kind of forgot this was a dream. Ooh. I don't get one big treasure chest for the end. It's so sad. What am I supposed to do now? I don't have the treasure chest.
Welcome back, traveler. Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just went on a really long journey. Paimon's exhausted.
What's up?
You don't like being addressed by that name?
It's fine. But I was just thinking, I should probably change it. After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using a name connected to him. I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui, and they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of people, and they might not even remember who the Sixth is.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
Yeah, let's call it a tactical retreat. That's kind of a
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it wasn't completely meaningless. At least I made a lot of people forget about me.
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fates of other people, these are not simple things to accomplish. What you are looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed. How ridiculous.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
Yeah.
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past. If all I wanted to do was use you, then I'd be no different from the doctor.
Yeah.
Very clever.
Good job, Nate.
I guess you could say that's one of my virtues.
Utility to others is
God
what
of
gives
wisdom?
me
Yeah, I guess
worth.
so.
So if embracing my sins is what it takes to make me useful again, so be it.
Yeah, I don't think Nate
Oh, right. I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to end up with the best helpers. I can live with that.
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way.
The best helper for Nahida.
Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply and see what secrets can be uncovered, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened before and after that point? I want to know as well.
Yeah, let's hope you can find something.
I will try.
Traveler.
Yeah, what's up?
After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go to Inazuma?
Yeah.
So that's how you found out whose fate had changed. And how.
Exactly.
Well, whatever your reasons, you did me a favor. And I'll do everything I can to pay it back.
Yeah, please don't
Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day. Don't you worry.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave nothing behind. There is no such thing as balancing the books. Some things in this world can never be brought back, and they can never be changed. Which is why there is emotion in the human world. Everything that you feel is real and lasting, and whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can choose whether or not you want to be human.
I don't know why, whenever Nahida talks, I just feel so much better.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they? Anyway, I gave up trying to become a human a long time ago.
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. You're just bearing your feelings. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become, until one day, it is but a tiny fraction of your life.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Yeah.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where to start, but the most important thing now is that you need to follow Nahida. Otherwise, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Oh, he's like, bye-bye. Did he just leave? Oh. You gonna leave or no?
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
Oh, yay!
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Why don't you choose a new name to celebrate?
Oh, yeah,
Ooh! Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too!
No!
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
I like him a bit more.
Then I hope we don't see much of each other in the future.
A name is life's first gift. You didn't say it out loud, but I know that's what you're thinking.
Hold up, we need a good name.
The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on a new name, maybe you can ask them for ideas.
I don't want to just...
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a serious name you're after, it's all yours.
Oh, great. Okay, we need... Oh, good name, good name.
Have you got anything?
Allow you to change his name. Okay. So I can change his name, it seems like. I was like worried that there was a limit, because... What should we name him? I'm actually blanking. Look, I'm not very good with character names. You know what? My name is based on a Sanrio character. What if we name him after a Sanrio character? What if we do Cinnamon Roll? The Cinnamon. That's my favorite Sanrio character. I don't know how to spell the name. Cinnamon. No, I don't know. Don't know if that name doesn't fit him. Ooh, I have an idea. I like using this name. I use this name for my alt account, so that'd be a good one. Maybe based on like the little Sealies that you guide to the treasure chest. I think Sealy is such a cute name. You know, we'll name him Sealy. And he's Animo! And the little Sealies are basically Animo, so that's actually perfect. Actually, no, I really like
Are you
this.
sure?
Sealy. I think it was.
Oh, all right. If you say so.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Are you done yet?
Still thinking. Stop rushing me!
Take your time. I don't need to see you again until you've thought of one. Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
Oh, okay.
You mean the Fatui?
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly.
I really like names.
But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them know. Well, they ought to know about the connection between Raiden Gokuden and myself. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been.
Okay, we'll tell them.
No nonsense. I like it. All right, let's call it a day. Goodbye, wise deity. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire lifetime in an instant. He'll need some time to calm down.
Yeah, no, understand.
Yeah, true. But even so, after everything that's happened, he doesn't seem quite as fierce anymore. So we can finally go eat? Paimon is starving.
Thank you both. I hope you will find somewhere nice to go and relax for a while.
We will. Is that the end of the quest? Or we still got a little more? Cutscene? Cutscene? I don't know, it's taking a while. Can I steal my cat again? Oh, she looks so cozy though. She's so sleepy. Hi. She's literally just laying on the floor, like right behind the monitor, not the monitor, the box part. I don't know my stuff. I don't know. Would you call that like the PC part? I don't know. Cause I know the screen's the monitor. I'm like starting to understand. Well, not understand. I know the terminology. I'm starting to like remember.
I've got it! I can end my novel with some words from Mikoshi Nagamasa.
Okay.
You mean because everyone else in the story is dead?
Yeah, I heard that Mikoshi Nagamasa died at a ripe old age. He's the perfect fit to be the narrator of the epilogue.
Wow.
The dark clouds had dissipated, but they continued to cast their shadow in Mikoshi Nagamasa's mind for decades to come. Then, one night, as an old man, he had a dream. On the night when that prized blade, the Daitatara Nagamasa, was forged, the people rejoiced, and there was painting, dancing, and drinking. All these expressions of joy melted down in the furnace fire and turned into red clouds that rallied around the final sunrise that Mikoshi Nagamasa saw in his lifetime. Life is a story too long to be told. A journey that you must walk to behold.
Aww. Let me. It's starting to get to the time where it's like really close to the time with the daily commission reset for the day, so I'm just gonna quickly claim my rewards. I want my daily primos, okay? Can you blame me? I only get 60 primos daily, and I better make those 60 primos count. So, yeah. Sorry about it. I'm just gonna quickly do it. See if. Oh, is Sushi actually awake now? Oh my gosh, she's actually awake. She's like she's fully sitting up. Hi. I just straight up. I'm sorry.
Add Astro. Thank you for
Okay. Stop.
Add Astra.
Oh, I'm here. Pop, 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 pop. Play mal. Going to the Grand Bazaar, or oh no, I wasn't actually sure where we're going. This rescue place. You good? Oh, I think I know where it is now. Okay, I know where we're going.
It's about time we had a break.
Yeah, exactly.
As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger comes rushing back.
Yeah, we'll buy treats.
Wow, great! Huh? Look at that vase. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something? But Paimon doesn't remember there being a cleaner.
You sound lost and confused.
Who is it?
I know why you are troubled. Any who knew of this would find
don't
their
like
mind
this.
overwhelmed.
Guys, I thought this quest was to end here.
Is there someone here talking to us?
Why did they do this to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else,
Is this?
who can say?
Is this Isra?
When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate. Like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase, is it not?
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
The voice has disappeared. And who the heck was that?
Yeah, who was that?
And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff? Anyway, that face is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up? It feels wrong just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
Wow. Why did they have to end it like that? That's crazy. They
You know
really
what?
wanted.
The Windbloom Festival should be coming up.
Windbloom
We
Festival?
haven't been to Mondstadt in a
Windbloom?
while.
This is no. I didn't do this. No, we're not doing this. No. Papa, no. What's this? Oh, okay, I guess. Paimon, no, I'm saving this for after we finish that. I will be doing these in order, Paimon. Shut up.
I think a favorite animal or vegetable.
Where is Mondstadt now? Now I gotta go check Mondstadt, make sure that's all. Yeah, I gotta know where I have to avoid in Mondstadt. It's literally the entrance. Yay. I love it here. I love it here. Yeah, I literally know what this is. This is the one.
Fruit can help us recognize what kind of people we want to become.
Okay, anyway. Little free wish, yay!